Hello, and not so happy of a new year right now. As you're looking, Oscars white out. You know, people, Hollywood, white Hollywood can do so much for racism, can do so much to help the country, you know, with diversity and, you know, movies and television and communication tools are very great. This is why I got into this business, because I was a little black girl growing up in Detroit, just seeing racism in my face every day. And, you know, I told my mom, I said, you know what, Mom, I would love to get into that television too and see if I can change things, get to that movie screen and see if we can change things for the better, more diverse. But you know what, guys, this was all the way back in the 70s when I was a little girl growing up, watching everybody else's movie, not seeing little colored girls and little colored boys and colored women, colored men, mothers and fathers that was colored. And it really hurt me when I was a child. And it's breaking my heart still to the day. And I'm, you know, a much, much older. In my early part of the fives. Okay? This is hurting. It's unfortunate. It hurts. I would think that white people in this country would change their stripes with racism. You know, you would think that just white people doesn't have problems. That people are interested in other people's stories. African American stories are so interesting. And it's our turn to tell our side of it. It's our turn to tell our side of, you know, Gone with the Wind. The black Gone with the Wind. We've sat African Americans and have spent trillions of dollars on white movies, but that still hasn't entered the heart of white people. All the things that we've done, all the things that African Americans have done for white people, from slavery, from being kidnapped from Africa, how they built slave ships with slots, how we built this country, and still white people can't find it in their heart to say, you know what, guys? Let's stop this. Let's stop being selfish. Let's stop being racist and evil to African Americans that helped us get where we are. If it wasn't for African Americans, we would have no television studios, film studios, movie studios. But see, I knew, and when I was a little girl, I used to ask my mom, Mom, are they changing this country to be for white people? She said, yeah. She said, can't you see that? They want to be the boss of everything. They want to still tell you what to do like you're a slave, not respect your wishes, not respect your rights, not respect your history, not respect what you've done. They needed you. They needed your black self to build this country so they can say, oh, I'm more superior than you are. Isn't that sick? But still to this day, Hollywood hasn't got the message. People that's buying tickets, they still hasn't respected African Americans and say, my God, these people are keeping us rich. Or what is it, these niggers? I don't know. I know they be saying a lot of crap in those offices and those big studios, calling black people sambos and, you know, all kind. I've heard it. I've worked there. Okay. I've catered their fucking food. I hear what they say. And I speak out about it. I don't keep the job. I get fired all the time. Okay, let's go to all the white people that's nominated. I'm not taking nothing away from them, but God, you know, these movies wasn't all of that. You know, Leonardo DiCaprio, he's like twisting their arm. You know what I mean? He's like threatening them to death. You know, give me the Oscar, give me the Oscar. Shut up, Leonardo. What's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio, this little racist ass. And that little other races that they nominated for Martian or some shit. He was on HBO just dogging black people. And about filmmaking and how we shouldn't have the jobs. And I mean, that's disgusting. There's something that's wrong with this country when you can't face racism. Racism is the biggest problem in this country, starting with Hollywood. They the fucking media and how they can use the media and how they can use picturettes and pictorials on destroying black people's lives and not being fair. Fair. I mean, come on. You had a lot of black people like Will Smith Will Smith should have been nominated. Did you see Concussion? Well, let's talk about why Concussion wasn't nominated. Because the NFL got involved with their little white power, with their big white power, and they told Hollywood, oh, we don't want to bring a lot of attention to this movie because we'll lose money, and mothers will say they don't want their sons playing back football. No, they shouldn't want their sons playing football. Because if you guys go see Concussion, I'm asking everyone, please go see Concussion. Don't listen to Hollywood and the NFL because it's political, guys. Will Smith should have been nominated, and in my book, he should have won the Academy Award for Best Actor. If you watch Concussion, they break it down, baby, to what's going on with these beautiful young men who's being used like cattle, and their brains is being split open. Every hit, every knock, every hit is affecting their lives. But they didn't want to bring, I'm telling you, white power is so strong in this country. Anytime they can control my work, when I'm a copyright holder, you guys wouldn't believe I've been through 15 years of pure hell with Viacom and Sony stealing my creations because I'm an African-American woman who they feel, oh, you're just a nigga. We'll take your stuff and do with it, and you don't have to have no job. You just be poor, hungry, and just die. We don't give a shit. Because we're going to steal your stuff and use the corruption, and we're going to pay off judges, and we're going to threaten your life and your kid's life, and everybody else is to get what we want. And this is where we're going, people. It's an evil thing that's going on in this country today. And I wish other white people, good white people, would help us. Help us rid this world of racism. But you guys are comfortable in your own skin, right? You got your little house and your job, and you don't give a fuck about the black people who sacrificed their lives for you. Who sacrificed their life. Long as you got what you got, huh? It doesn't fucking matter the suffering that you see every day that black people are going through by the hands of evil racism. But that's all right. You know what I mean? That's all right. It's gonna, things are gonna change. They have to. They have to change. Okay, let's go through. Let's go through the list here. Wow, Oscars whiteout. Oh, this is deep. Beginning of the year, too, guys. The beginning of the year started with racial hatred. Wow. Sylvester Stallone, what a joke. What a joke. Who is this guy? He's nominated. No Will Smith, though. This jerk right here, he's a jerk. He's a jerk and a racist. Who is that? These movies didn't get a lot of publicity. Whitewash. And Chris Rock, you should boycott this Chris Rock. And this guy right here, guys, oh my God. He's threatening people. He's probably paid people off so he can get that Oscar. And they didn't put Will Smith in there because of, you know why. They didn't want to bring the attention to coma or concussion. See, Concussion, guys, is the best movie of the year, best picture of the year, best actor, best supporting actor. Right? I believe Will Smith should have been best actor. And I forgot his name. Baldwin. Baldwin did a great job in that movie as well. And I feel that this guy right here, Leonardo DiCaprio, who's also a damn racist, right? I've heard a lot of things about him. I don't like the stuff that people say about him, about black people. Anyway, I mean, he's going around like acting like he's supposed to have this Oscar. But the most important movie was Concussion. It's bringing attention to the NFL. I want all you guys to go out and see Concussion. It's very important to your brothers and sisters who's playing football, who's starting at Little League football. Stop it. who's playing football in high school, college, and professional. By the time you get in your 30s, your brain, it look like potato chips. If you watch Concussion with Will Smith, who got washed out because of this, you will see where I'm coming from, guys. That is not fair. That movie is so important to the world, to mothers and fathers whose son is going to play football. Not some crazy white man going to try to kill somebody because somebody killed his son. An eye for an eye movie, yeah, this is something we don't need today, guys. A crazy man with some bear, yeah, right. What we need is Will Smith's movie, guys. It's very important that you go see Concussion. And I'm sorry that I'm using Leonardo DiCaprio's picture. It's because I'm boycotting the Oscars this year. I've been boycotting because I'm African American. I have to. I'm a person that's supposed to have a job in Hollywood. But I'm a victim of this. This is Pro No TV. We will continue this. And if you watch the Oscars, you won't see any colored folks. Finesse Fran's voiceover.